Kyle Steele here, recording this on the evening of July 8th, and I just want to do a quick video on ways that you could contact me, stay in touch with me, or just kind of see the information that I'm up to. Everything posted in this video will be in the YouTube description down below or posted on the Facebook post that goes with this video. So as far as contact information, first is going to be the Ward 6 email, which is just Ward6, WARD number 6, at normanok.com, and this is probably going to be the best way to reach out to me. I'm going to be checking that email pretty frequently, as you can imagine, and it's probably just best for record keeping purposes and tracking and things like that. So that would be the preferred method. However, if you don't want to do that for whatever reason, you could also reach out to me on Facebook, either via a private message. Essentially, my personal Facebook account, Kyle Steele, that's going to slowly go by the wayside, and my council member Facebook account is what I'm going to try to keep all this under. If you do write to me on Facebook, and again, if you're reading this on Facebook, that's just going to be the account that this is posted on here now. So just click that account, click the message if you want to send it there, and that's one way you can do it. Next, as I stated as a campaign promise when I was door knocking and on my website, is I will be holding office hours every so often, just so people can come up and speak to me in person without needing to set up a time in advance if that's what they wish to do. For this month, that is going to be this Saturday, July 11th, at Beanstalk Coffee on the east side of Norman. Their address is 867 12th Avenue Northeast, which is just north of the Walmart. And that's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. again. For those who can't make that time or are wanting a bit more of a different setting, then I will be at Hollywood Corners that evening from around 8 p.m. to 9:30, listening to some music. So hey, it might be a little bit louder, but we can still talk about local issues if you want. And Hollywood Corners is located on Franklin and Porter, for those who have never been there. Now, for keeping up for my actions for transparency purposes, well, first, of course, we have Facebook. Once again, that's just going to be the council member account that is kind of being posted accompanying this video. Just click on the account, click follow, and the algorithm should do the rest. Some of the more important things I'm going to be posting to the Ward 6 Facebook group. However, for a lot of things, I may just be posting it on the account timeline, because I don't want to clog up or clutter that Ward 6 group with some of the more mundane things that people may not be interested in. Just kind of stick to the important stuff in there, and other things will go on my timeline. Then, of course, we have YouTube account. That's just Kyle for Norman, the same account before. And again, if you're watching this video on YouTube, it's this account. And every once in a while, I'll post a video on YouTube. So if you prefer to listen and watch and not read, hey, that would be the best way to get that information. And then finally, I will be also doing a blogging style of website. Essentially, I've converted the Kyle for Norman campaign account to a blog, and I will be posting on there every so often kind of casual thoughts about what's going on. So if you're someone who doesn't use social media, or you just kind of want to cut through the noise and see just what I'm up to specifically, you can still go to that campaign website, kylefornorman.com. That redesign is live, and you can see what it looks like. If you scroll down at the bottom, you could subscribe, and whenever I post something new, then you'll be able to get a notification when that happens. That'd also probably be the best way if, let's say, 6 months from now, you want to see a timeline of what I've been up to specifically. Hey, you can just go to that website, and that'll just be me posting. Another thing I've thought about doing, but I haven't decided on yet, is I may be doing live streams on Facebook, similar to what Councilmember Kirby does. I kind of really like how he does it, and don't want to step on his issues at all, but something I'm considering. So I haven't made a final decision on that, though. We'll see. So with all that being said, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll see you all later.